It's been an emotional night for people still coping with the murder of a 2-month-old girl. They came together to pray for that girl and her mother. Fox 4's Richard Ray is in Oak Cliff tonight, where a vigil for Justice Hull wrapped up just a short time ago, and can still see the balloons there behind you, Rich.
It really has been an emotional night out here. On very short notice, Heather, about 100 people turned out in this small park here, very near to Veterans Administration building and hospital, to mark the death of little Justice Hull, whose murder really has rocked many in this community. Family and friends of family gathering at a small park where they have gathered for generations. A place to enjoy and share, sometimes like tonight, a place to share shock and grief.
Some homemade candles that I made, but this is my Unity candle.
Early Monday morning, Dallas police were called to the Hickory Trace apartments in the Redbird area of Dallas. A baby found dead. A 14-year-old girl in the apartment taken into custody, charged with capital murder, accused of drowning 2-month-old Justice Hull. The child was at that home specifically at the request of her biological mother, LaShondria Hull, who is serving jail time.
I talked to her this morning from the Dallas County Jail, and she's still kind of like torn down within herself.
Clarissa Hull is the baby's grandmother. The woman living in the apartment is a friend of Hull's. She had just left for work and left Justice with teenage twins.
But I am torn down inside, and it's just kind of hard to explain how I truly feel. But I have been knowing the 14-year-old, her and her sibling twin. I've been knowing them since they was little girls coming up. My heart still goes out to her family, you know, as well. And I wasn't expecting, and no one else was expecting, a tragedy like this to happen.
In the memory of baby Jester.
Candles lighted, balloons tied to a light pole.
In unity and love.
A makeshift memorial with more candles, glitter, and a cross.
In the memory of Jester. Continue to love on your children, and not just our children, but we come praying for all children all over the nation and land.
Very moving ceremony here tonight. Few people still hanging around that memorial. Child Protective Services said today that it is reviewing the placement of baby Justice Hull and its handling of the whole case. All aspects, CPS says, Heather, it wants to ensure that it was done appropriately.
Such a sad story, Rich, but thank you for bringing us that vigil for justice.